Hello, Libra. Fancy meeting you here, Libra. This is going to be a week ahead tarot forecast for the sign of Libra, sun, moon, and rising. So please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others because I am in the collective here. But this is for Libra. So thank you for tuning in. I am going to get some cards here to catch a vibe for Libra. I've got an A, B, and C tarot spread. You others, a tip to have a smoother week. So we will see where Spirit takes us for Libra. This is an 18 and over video, and I do want to let you know that I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you, Libra, for allowing me to be of service in this way for you. Whoop, there it is. 2 cards flipped for Libra. All right. Loving this. My heart is going pitter-patter, Libra. Okay, hold on. Welcome in if you're new to me or new to my channel. My name is Heidi. I'm in California, in America. And I do offer private sittings, private tarot videos also. Those links are in your description box. I will not reach out to you or friend request you. Scammers do that kind of thing. Okay, so protect yourself by reporting and blocking any such individuals. And if you want to connect with me or any other reader, you should be the one who makes that first move. Okay, and you should be the one who verifies that it's a valid reader before you connect. So by witnessing what they do, Libra, what's going on? Why are we talking about this? Are you being like neglectful of your, I don't know, online safety habits or what? Like, I'm feeling into some kind of Libra. You could potentially be thwarted somehow. That's a funny word, right? That they brought it to me, Libra. So, you know, be diligent on your online purchases, on your bills that might be coming out automatically. Sometimes we don't realize that like something's duplicately coming out. Okay, I just feel a little bit of energy around Libra where it might be a good idea to be mindful of those automatic transactions, something flying below the radar, or somebody trying to borrow money from you. And maybe it's not exactly, you know, going to whatever it is where they're saying that it's going to go. Okay, so always listen to your own discernment here, Libra, especially this week. We're talking about this for a reason, okay? And I feel like the answer is no. But you get to say whatever you want to say, okay? But it's like my hand is hurting now. Like, don't lend that hand. Don't extend yourself in that way. It'll get burned. It'll get bit. So, from just some psychic on the internet, right to your ears and heart, Libra. You use your own discernment that if someone comes to you this week and says, oh, Libra, this is my sad story, please help me. And you're like, oh my God, I really, truly, it kind of puts me in a hole to help, but I guess I could maybe manage it. But I don't know. You know, I don't really feel good about it. This is your sign not to do it, okay? Because it may not help them in the way that you think it does, okay? So let's just continue here. My heart is hurting. What the heck? You know, they can lay it on thick, right? Okay. Sometimes people want to, maybe it's not even others. Maybe we feel guilty when we don't show up for others the way that we used to. Let's talk about this, Libra. So you don't have to continue to show up in the same ways that you have always forever. You get to choose to spend your energy in new ways that are in alignment with you, even if it makes you feel bad or even if it makes other people, you know, feel whatever they feel. Okay. People get to have all their own feelings, all their own. They get to work through them and it's great. And you get to handle yours, right? So I'm feeling here, Libra, like you may have overextended yourself in the past. Hi, Teresa, my friend. Good to see you. And Keith is back in the house because he's a true fan. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate you. So this is the Libra reading. And you guys are catching the live video. I love it. I appreciate you. So Libra, I just want to say that I feel here how, you know, you might have committed yourself a long time ago to like being at people's beck and call and assistance in a certain way. Okay. And they've gotten used to it and so have you, but you're like, this is killing me and my energy needs to shift. I just feel like I can't do this anymore. It's becoming a hardship, right? And maybe it has been for a really long time, but now you just can't say you can't do it anymore. You know, I feel how Libra really needs to speak up and say, you know, what's right for them and that it's okay to back away from energies or relationships or connections or obligations even. Like somebody else will fill that role. I need you to know that you are not the all and the only that holds that together, okay? I don't know who you think you are, Libra, but you're not that powerful, I'm sorry to tell you. It won't crumble without you there. It won't crumble without your assistance. So it's really important that you pull away from things that are not in alignment so that other people can begin resonating on that kind of a frequency and allow themselves to fill that role. Be it you, like somebody else or that person, you know, as you back away from them, whatever. Okay, so I feel how that's important. Okay, boom, bottom line, let me tell you that, and then I'll jump into your cards. Libra. Your energy, Queen of Wands. All right. This is fabulous energy. The Queen of Wands is attractive. She's commanding. She is seen, but she is really tickled with what she has going on. She knows her processes. You see all these candles? It took a long damn time to light all those candles, but she did it for a reason. Okay. Because she knows her processes and she knows what works for her. So you are a master of sorts in some areas and people see this from you. Okay, Libra. So they're like, oh, hey, I'm going to go to Libra. Libra can just solve all my problems. See how they just snap their fingers and life happens, right? But it's not that easy behind the scenes. You know all the work that you put into behind all of this to get the results that you finally have, right? So other people don't have that, nor do they see that, nor do they embody that or get to receive that of their own accord if you continue standing in the way. Libra. So allow other people to be themselves this week. I really do feel that they need to solve their own problems and go some other route or avenue. So this is other people, new code and potential. It's crazy how the message comes in and the cards really punctuate it, okay? Other people this week, new code is about trying on different experiences, like loosely though, like you're trying on a new coat, because if you try on a new coat and you go, oh, this is the one I'm going to keep forever, and then it doesn't fit right, you're totally fucked, right? You're totally screwed. But instead, other people are not landing with a permanent option here. They're trying something temporary to see what's going to work for them. And that might be asking you for favors, okay? So Libra, again, you don't have to fix someone's temporary problem, okay? They get to learn how to fix it themselves and become that resourceful or have that mastery that you have already achieved. Why? Because you fixed a lot of your own goddamn problems, right? Who helped you? Look at this. My things are falling now, Libra. Look what fell. This is the sword that cuts the energy away from you and them, all right? The umbilical cord, if you will. I almost feel like we're mothering to some people here out of our love and devotion, but it might be crippling to their independence, okay? Crippling to their resourcefulness, their inspiration, their creativity. They can't find their own way because, you know, you've already done it for them. Can I say that? And it's not a malicious thing, but it has become something that may be a little bit toxic. Okay, so here I see that other people are going to try their own things and maybe make mistakes. I need you to know that they might do things differently than you would have them do, Libra. They might do them differently than you yourself do. And that's okay. We can't diminish their efforts and say, ha, why would you do it that way? Oh my God, it's going to suck, right? You know, or, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't just do it the way I told you should do it. We cannot put a frame around what other people should, would, and could do. Okay, they've got to figure it out on their own, and we've just got to be there to support them. Whether I feel like they're going to find the way. Potential says they don't have it figured out yet, but once they do, kaboom, they're going to find success in their own way. All right, but they've got to try a few things. Again, back to the new coat. So we try a new coat. And the coat is, it's itchy, right? Oh my God, take this coat off. That is not the one. I am not wearing it out of this store. Okay, so we're going to try another one. Arms are too long, floppy. I can't feel my hands here. Okay, nope, that's not the one either. So then I'm going to try this one and go, ooh, this might be right. Maybe I'll take this one home. Okay, maybe this one has potential. Maybe I'll see it through. All right, but they're not going to have that as long as you fix all their things for them. Okay, so check it out. You're sitting here. Don't go chasing. Libra, I'm sorry. I see that you want to love people through fixing or through action or through providing or whatever. But at this point, Spirit is saying to sit on your butt and focus on what you have going on and look at your projects and things that you have your hands on and in right here within reach, the structured processes that you have in play that make your life better or could even potentially take you to the next level here. All right. This is what you can do to continue to allow others to resonate on your high vibe frequency, even if the pathway that they take there doesn't look anything like what you would even approve of. Okay, girl? Or guy, or whomever you might be, Libra. Okay, I talk to you like a friend. I talk to you like a friend, my friend. And, sometimes we got to just focus on us and let other people be who they want to be. And find their way. Now, we're coming full circle to that money request or that, but Libra, you've been watching my 12 kids for years. How come you don't want to watch them anymore? Like, whoa. How come they ain't watching themselves by now? Fucking 12 kids by now. The older ones should always watch the small. I don't know. This is the Queen of Hearts, Libra. So we're coming full circle to sometimes the Queen of Hearts is loving and giving and really wants to care for people. And we've been talking about that. Okay. But she could also be taken advantage of. So let's remember that other people are trying you on like a new coat. Maybe a coat they've been wearing for a while. Or maybe a coat they always come back to when times get rough because they know that your bleeding heart will give with an unlimited capacity. Even if you don't have it, you'll pull it out your ass. You'll pull it from somewhere, right? You'll make it happen. They know that you will. So you're the easiest one to go to. They go, let's talk to Libra. She'll nip it in the bud. Libra says, I'm sorry. My hands are tied. I can't help you this time, friend. Family member, whomever you might be. Okay, I can't help you this time. Then they're going to go, oh shit, what do I do? Think outside the box. Maybe I'll ask a couple of other people. Maybe I'll educate myself. Maybe I'll figure it out in a different, healthier way that is on my divine path to illuminate and activate new possibilities that I would have never looked at if Libra would have just said, oh, I guess I can do that for you. Yes, of course. Okay. Libra, some people aren't coming at you with the full exact truth, okay? Sometimes we're just enabling them to stay lesser versions of who they could be, right? So allow yourself to hold back with grace so that they too can rise to be their better selves, their best selves, right? That's what I have for Libra this week. And the next sign to be read is going to be Scorpio, and I will see you guys on that video. Sending love, Libra. Thank you for the stars. Thank you. Hi, Gail. Thank you guys for being here. Yes, everybody's going to have their own video. So I will see you guys on the next one. Much love.